Hello and one and all, and welcome back to another review. And yet last time's review I was reviewing Godzilla 2014 directed by Gareth Edwards, and I already did a review of Kong Skull Island back 4 years ago in 2017 when it originally came out. But I am here to review the third film in the MonsterVerse franchise, that being Godzilla King of the Monsters. As with my Godzilla review, this is going to contain some spoilers in here. You've been warned, let's talk about it. Now, I'll give my re-thoughts on Kong Skull Island, even though I already did a review of it. I don't really need to do another review on that film, but you know me, I wasn't a big fan of it, but I still have the Blu-ray over there just to watch it anyway, and I am gonna keep it for evidence because King Kong, for the most part, is great in that film. You know, whenever Kong is smashing things, it's great. The third act in that film is great, but the characters to me were very bland, and the direction as well wasn't very good compared to Gareth Edwards. Gareth Edwards knows how to well direct a movie, which I forgot to mention in my 2014 Godzilla review. I forgot to mention that Gareth Edwards directs the movie really, really well, and I do blame myself for that anyway. With this film, it's pretty much the same as Kong Skull Island. Godzilla King of the Monsters is just very, it's pretty much the same thing over and over again, only it's a different film, I guess. It's only Godzilla this time, second Godzilla film in the MonsterVerse series. The characters are very bland, although there was one character that I didn't mind in this film, and that was Millie Bobby Brown, if that's her name, who we all know her from Stranger Things. She's nowhere near as good as she was in Stranger Things, but she does a fine job in this film. I somewhat connected with her in some points, but the other characters are just very bland for the most part. And I will say though, guys, Godzilla is good in the movie as he was in 2014 Godzilla. He is still entertaining to watch for the most part. If you don't care about developing characters and you just want to see a movie wreck stuff, then good for you. That's fine. And that is good as well. There's a scene where Godzilla is tearing off a monster's head. It's not the yeah, I'm looking at it. It's not the. I think it probably is the one with the 3 heads. I'm not sure, but this film is just pretty much the same as it's just having bland characters and just having a final act. A good final act. I really enjoyed the final act for the most part. I did, and the visuals are good. It's a good looking movie to look at. So are 2014 Godzilla and Kong Skull Island. These movies are good to look at. I really think they are good to look at, although this film is very, very blue for the most part, because it's just all these characters in this blue location. Where they're just trying to figure out how to solve the monsters and everything, but for the most part the film is just very forgettable for me, and this is the longest film in the series so far, I think. This is like over 2 hours and 10 minutes, I think. And the movie just really, really drags, I just thought it was very boring. I've wanted to love these movies, but I just could not, unfortunately. If you've seen my review of Godzilla, I like the movie fine. And Kong Skull Island, I will say though, has enjoyable parts. I think King Kong, I would probably root for if I was if I was watching a match against Godzilla versus King Kong. I would probably root for King Kong myself. You know, because I think he's a more bigger character as far as films go. Even though Godzilla may had more movies, you know, but I think King Kong's probably the oldest series ever. You know, if you look at movies like the 30s King Kong, the 70s King Kong, and the Peter Jackson King Kong from 2005, and other King Kong stuff, and Kong Skull Island. But overall, guys, I don't really have much to say, honestly. I've never really planned on reviewing them because I never really found much remembering in this movie. Okay, Jaws and Jurassic Park, those two films are directed by Steven Spielberg. They are classic masterpieces, and it wasn't just about the monsters, it was about the characters themselves. You know, Sam Neill, Roy Scheider in Jaws and Sam Neill in Jurassic Park. It's those two movies understood monster movies very well, not just with monsters, but with characters as well. But this series, the MonsterVerse, just barely has it, except for like one character who I didn't mind for the most part. But yeah, I'm sorry guys, Godzilla King of the Monsters isn't for me. If you like this movie, I'm happy for you. You know, if you don't care about characters and if you just want to see monsters tearing each other apart, fine. You know, more power to you. Have fun. You know, I wanted to like these movies. I really did. Even if they're not my type of movies. They're not really movies I would go back to personally, although I really like the 50s Godzilla and the 30s King Kong. And bits and pieces I have seen of King Kong from 2005, but not all of it, surprisingly. I really need to. But overall, guys, Godzilla King of the Monsters, just, it barely has anything going on other than just action, which is entertaining for the most part. Again, why can't that be the whole movie? Action for the most part. The characters are very bland and just the direction isn't really good. Although the post-credit scene I didn't mind. That was a cool post-credit scene. And I like the ending shot with Godzilla. I like the ending shot. That was a pretty impressive shot right there. But regards to MonsterVerse films, this is easily the bottom of the barrel for me. Because there's barely a rememberable cast member. If you look at Kong Skull Island, that had a rememberable cast like Tom Hiddleston, Samuel Jackson, Brie Larson, and Sierra. I keep forgetting his name. The guy who plays Wreck-It Ralph in the Wreck-It Ralph films. I'm gonna look it up, so excuse me for that. I'm so awful with names, even if I cannot edit it because I don't have editing softwares and I'm stupid. Let's see. John C. Reilly. Yes, John C. Reilly. Why didn't I think of his name anyway? And Toby Kebbell, who we all know as the villain in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. That film had a really good cast, but Millie Bobby Brown was the only like rememberable cast member from King of the Monsters. But overall, guys, this film just wasn't for me. You know, I'm glad to get these reviews done and over with because I'm not a fan of this series for the most part. And I will watch Godzilla vs. Kong, I will. But overall, guys, as I said, the characters are very bland, with the exception of Millie Bobby Brown's character, who I didn't mind. I thought was a fine character. And the action is great to watch. The visuals are still great to look at. These films are good to look at still, though. But I think it's a well-shot film. I think it's fine to look at for action-wise, but overall this movie just really misses the mark for me. So I'm going to give Godzilla King of the Monsters a C-. But there you go, guys. That was my review on Godzilla King of the Monsters. Have you guys seen it? What do you guys think of it? If you like it more than I do, that's good. More power to you. Let me know below in the comments, and let's have a great discussion in the comments below. And where do you rank the series so far? And you can also rank as well the new released Godzilla vs. Kong as well. Where do you rank the series for the most part? And let me know below. And I will see that at some point. Here in Northern Ireland right now we're in a lockdown. Although it's ending slowly, ever so slightly. But I'm kind of wanting to have a wee break. But I am going to watch Zack Snyder's Justice League. I will be watching that. So yep. So look out for a review of that. And I have some classic reviews as well, which I would like to bring up. I'll keep it to myself, and then I'll post it up, and you guys will then see what it is. So look forward to that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you're new to my channel, I'm a movie reviewer in the UK. I like to review movies. I also like to do classics, especially when a new movie comes out related to it. And as always, please comment, like, subscribe, share this video, and notify the bell before you leave. All my social media links will be in the description below. And as always, until my next video, I shall see you then, and peace.